doing something I like to call looking at concept art. The reason why is because, well, why not? And this concept art is from the new show Root and Swat. And you might be wondering, Josiah, why are you making a video about concept art? You never did that with any of your videos. That's because I don't know shows I make. Anyways, here it is. Here's the titular Root and Swat in their early designs. As you can tell, Root doesn't look so different, and yeah, so does Swat. But there is one change. They look like old-timey cartoon characters, because that was the show originally gonna look like before I stuck to the design I chose. Also, the characters were supposed to have a magic tool in their hands before I turned them into their normal fingers. And this is garden wood. Well, garden woods, honestly. And this in the city looks a lot small, and the town looks a lot smaller. And it has a lot more than just fruits and vegetables. And they lived here before they were moved out. And this was their house originally before we got to the original house that we now know and love. This was Root. His age consistency stayed the same, and his personality was probably a lot more cheery and a lot more bubbly. I don't know. And Watt, turns out he was wearing. Well, turns out that he was wearing overalls back then, and now he looks like he was supposed to be a lot more dumber than he was than he is now. Here's Root's original job, a factory, which wouldn't really make that much sense because, I'm pretty sure you don't get factory jobs when you're 22. I'm not sure. I don't know much about jobs yet, so I just turned it into a supermarket job. And here was him probably talking to SWAT. Okay, time for the next one. And here was their designs originally. And this one's a little bit closer to the original's designs, just with a few changes, like Root's having with like the mouth and arms, like the mouth style. It looks a lot different. And also here's Rosa's. This is what Rosa used to look like. Yeah. In the Mosquito Gang, before they were turned into a group of three, became only a one-man job. But then I changed it into 3 characters because hey, why not? And now here we are, the OG group, the Root and Swat that we all know and love. And I already made a video on both of this. And here's Root and here's SWAT. And now, as you can tell, there's a lot. I think that I took a little bit more liberties. And as you can tell, that it looks a lot different from what they looked like back then. And that's the entire world got a new glow up. And next up were the characters changed up and looked a lot less, and gave them their signature designs. And yeah. Oh yeah, here's the framework for the intro. Here's some Pibby artwork. I know, cringe, but guess what? Learning with Pibby and FNF was kind of the main reason why people are on the internet nowadays. I'm sorry. Here was the original intro before we checked what it was originally looking like. And here's the intro we all know and love. And this. Of course, here's some more Pibby artwork because, you know, I was... Oh yeah, and also, this was during when they had the cartoony eyes. Yeah. The old timey cartoony eyes. And that was all the artwork made for these characters, and yeah. Goodbye.